says draw the orbital energy diagram, blah, 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 for the silver ion. And you may use a noble gas core. This time, it's asking to get the correct energy order for 4D and 5s. The reason we're asking for 4D and 5s is that silver's down here. This is the 4D area, and the 5s area is right here. There's a couple things about silver. So first off, like I always say, whenever doing anything with ions and electrons, always do the atom first. For the silver atom, you take silver on the periodic table, you go backwards to element number 36, which is krypton. That'll be the noble gas core. Then from krypton, ding, we go over to the 5s area. 5s2, 4d9. Wait a minute. When you see 9 here, you should think to yourself, and this is something that we're working on, that's almost filled. I remember somewhere in my mind that when it's almost filled, it likes to be completely filled. And then you can also remember for copper, silver, gold, those are the coinage metals, that they are exceptions. And what the exception means is move one electron. And we talked about this before, and these show up from time to time on these. The final and correct answer is krypton. Krypton, let's see, krypton. 5s1, 4d10. You may, that says Kr there. You may also give the answer as krypton, 4d10, 5s1. Both of these are correct answers should you get the silver atom on your homework at some point or exams. And then finally, this is just for the silver atom. We haven't done the silver ion yet. To do the silver ion, and I'll do it over here so I can still leave some space for my answer. Silver ion says take away the electron with the highest value of n. And so my answer for the silver ion is krypton, 4d10, which means, let me start over again. I tried to draw argon there for a second. Krypton, then we do 4d, and we place 10 arrows in it. First 5 go in one direction, second 5 go in the other direction. And since the 5s is empty, you don't even have to draw it. If you did draw it, you would draw it empty. But the fact that you draw 4d is enough. It is understood that 5s, even though it's empty, is higher in energy. That's why it's empty, because the electrons always go to the lowest energy positions first. If 5s is empty right now, it's because it's higher in energy. Any questions about that?
Prof, can you explain it again, please?
Yes. So for this particular problem, So, right, we're building on all of the material we've done so far, which is in order to do this problem, you have to know what the electron configuration is for the silver ion. Our process, or my process, is do the silver atom first. Remember that it's an exception. And then when it's a plus ion, you have to take away one electron. Remember which electron to take away. And now you have your answer for what to put into this diagram. Then when you put it in, it's going to be from low to high, all of the core electrons from krypton. Then, I mean, so if you do the electron configuration right here, which granted, I know that's the hard part, you will know that the only sublevel you have to draw is 4D because 5s is empty. Should you make a mistake though, and let's say you ended up with something like this. You did, make sure that you know that the 5s, if it had any electrons in it, they would be higher in energy than any of the 4D electrons. And so when doing these, like maybe our conclusion is that you always go from 1s to 2s to 3s to 4s to 5s to 6s. Like the numbers, which we also call the N values, the principal energy levels, always go increasing up. So I'll make that note. Am I out of colors? No. So here we go. Energy increases as N increases. So whatever values you get, always write them all the 1s, all the 2s, all the 3s, all the 4s, all the 5s, all the 6s, all the 7s. I don't know if that's what you were looking for. I'm happy to answer any questions further about this.